know?
Thank you.
Please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we listen to Southridge High School's Chamber Choir perform our national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. And now our chamber choir will perform the song, I Am Still Your Dreamer.
We will be accompanied by Dayton McKay with soloists Eliza Furness, Sam Page, and Jamie Wesley, directed by Mauricio Rodriguez.
Stay with you for now and always. to try something more.
I hope that I find what my heart's longing for.
And I can't wait to see what's in store. I'll walk through that door. And I thank you for the moment when I learned to understand on my own.
And I'm grateful for the memories of the life and the love I have known.
And I want you to know not everything is changing.
There's a place deep in my heart that will stay. So when I see the open sky,
I will choose to fly. I am still your
Hello, everyone. My name is Brooke Mahelich, and I have the honor of speaking to all of you today as the senior class president. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to graduation day here at the Toyota Center for the class of 2023. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. Thank you. I would like to especially thank my father, Brian Mahelich, who has endlessly supported me throughout difficult times in our lives. He has pushed me into the person I am today and has taught me hard work truly does pay off. Of course, I still have a lot to learn from him, I guess. As we look back on the past 4 years, whether it feels like you walked, crawled, or sprinted through them, we all entered the Southridge building for the first time. I remember everyone always telling me to enjoy high school because it goes by so fast, but it didn't really feel like we had much to enjoy because this was our first normal year of high school. The class of 2023 has the ability to find joy and make the most out of something unfortunate. At least we can say we've had a pretty unique high school experience. Since freshmen, we have been looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, and we are finally sitting here today, ready to move on to the next chapter of our lives. And now, I would like to introduce our first valedictorian, Brady Bostick, who will be attending University of Arizona in the fall. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm excited to start off the many valedictorian speeches we have today. Being the first, I'll either be the one you remember most or get lost in the multitude of words you'll shortly hear. Either way, I appreciate the absolute honor being on the stage represents. Today, I have advice. As you navigate your life and go off into the world, try to remember this. The worst thing you can do is to become something. Becoming a doctor, a teacher, a soldier, an artist. It's a fate I wish on no one. You need to become someone who. Be someone who heals. Become someone who teaches, who defends, who creates. Let your passions become a part of you. Embrace the small parts of yourself and let them complete you as a person. Too often, people are getting lost in one facet of their life. They lose track of themselves, chasing what they believe is the most important aspect of their existence. But they miss out on the part where they get to live. The worst thing you can do is become one title. There's more to your life than that, and you all deserve more than that. I couldn't have gotten to this point without help, and I appreciate my parents, friends, and many teachers who have supported me. This was a group effort that I have taken and reached as far as I could go. We did it. Now I'd like to introduce our next valedictorian, Jackson Darling, who will be attending BYU Provo.
First of all, I would like to thank my teachers for pushing me to succeed, my friends for supporting me through the ups and downs of high school, and most importantly, my parents for raising me soundly, instilling a belief in myself, and always being there for me when I needed them. We entered high school with a bright hope for our future, but were immediately struck by what I like to call the coronavirus era. What began as a 2-week break quickly became the rest of our freshman and much of our sophomore year. Even upon returning to school, we were still forced to deal with challenges such as mask restrictions, shortened sports seasons, and much more. This was a difficult time for everyone, and it was easy to get discouraged during this period. However, hard times are, as they are aptly named, hard. However, it is through these times that we experience the most growth. We will never grow from within our comfort zone in times of ease. I believe one of the best examples of this process is the gym. Attending the gym each and every day while balancing school, work, a social life, and more is not easy. On top of this, lifting weights and challenging your body is far from trivial if done correctly. But one of my favorite things about the gym is that what you put into it is always what you get out of it. As you consistently show up and perform the difficult work day after day, you will see growth, not only physically, but mentally. The gym taught me that hard times create growth. When we face difficulties, we have two choices. We can give up or we can rise up. We can let our challenges define us or we can let them refine us. We can let our struggles break us or we can let them make us stronger. I believe this class has chosen to rise up, to refine ourselves, and to become stronger. We have not gone through our challenges to stop here. Wherever you find yourself after this year, whether at college, at a trade school, or in the military, there is always an opportunity to turn our difficulties into growth. I'd like to finish with a quote from Henry Ford. Quote, "When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it." End quote. May we all remember all that we have pushed through and appreciate how these experiences have pushed us like wind under our wings to new heights. Thank you. Our next valedictorian to speak will be my twin brother, Zach Darling, who will also be attending BYU Provo.
(1,379). That is how many days it has been since all of us, the class of 2023, began our high school journey. Walking into a big school with unfamiliar halls packed with unfamiliar faces, we had no idea what was coming our way. After just a 6-month taste of high school, we were plunged into a world unrecognizable from the one we had just been getting used to. However, today I would like to focus not on the challenges we encountered, but rather on the way we can become stronger individuals through our challenges. One of my own challenges that has impacted every part of my life has been type 1 diabetes. It forces me out of my favorite physical activities, keeps me awake at all hours of the night, and never, ever gives me a break. Diabetes has been one of my greatest hardships, yet I wouldn't give it up. Through my challenges with diabetes, I have learned something that transcends anything taught to me in my years of school. When we face challenges in our lives, it is often instinct to put our heads down and just push through the hard times. However, it is during these times that there are the most positive experiences and opportunities surrounding us if we just look up. We all have these storms in our lives, seemingly pushing us back further with every step we take. Diabetes is just one of mine. But by looking up through this challenge, I have discovered invaluable friends, experiences, and growth that I never would have found if I hadn't taken the time to just look up. If you take nothing else from my speech here today, take this. All the challenges we face, whether shared or individual, are great storms holding not just hardship, but also immense opportunity if we look for it. May we all move forward from this day, learning from the past and leveraging the present to prepare for the future. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce our next valedictorian, Canyon Gardner, who will be attending the University of Wyoming in the fall.
Thank you, Zach. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, faculty members, and fellow graduates. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to my parents, siblings, grandparents, and extended family for their unwavering love, support, and encouragement throughout my academic journey. I could not have done this without your help. Many of you know me for being a member of the band, as well as being an avid runner during my free time. And through these activities, I have learned many lessons that can be applied to anything to obtain success in life. From band, I learned that if you put your mind towards a goal with enough effort, you can accomplish anything. With this mindset, you can advance your education and your career. I have been able to do this and learn over a dozen different instruments, among other accomplishments, like being selected to play in Washington's All-State Concert Band this past February. As long as you put your mind and effort into a goal, you can accomplish it. It is not uncommon for some of you to have seen me around town on one of my runs, as I like to think of myself as a passionate runner. And through my running, I have found out many useful tips that can be applied to many things. I like to run longer distances, and so when I start to feel exhausted and start feeling the need to stop, I think back to advice given to me from my mother. She put it as, when running starts to get tough, focus on making it to the next streetlight. I think this is really good advice for running because streetlights are a common landmark to focus on, and once you make it to that streetlight, you can focus on the next one instead of the entire distance. You can relate this to the real life because when you're trying to complete any task that may seem daunting, you need to focus on the little things instead of the whole picture and make it to the next streetlight. I put this lesson to the test during a recent full marathon race, and it brings me to my next piece of advice. Another lesson I have learned while running is that when the end or finish line is in sight and perceivably close, it does not mean that you start slowing down or putting less effort in. Instead, you do the exact opposite and you use up the rest of your energy to run through the finish line. This can be translated to everyday life, for when you have the end to a task or goal in sight, it means you need to finish strong instead of barely finishing at all. Congratulations to all the graduates who have finally made it to this finish line. As you embark on the next chapter of your life, I want you to find your next goal, work at it streetlight to streetlight, and then cross the finish line with all your might. Thank you. I would like to introduce our next valedictorian, Jillian Huey, who will be playing golf for Boise State in the fall.
Thank you, Canyon. Good afternoon. I would first off like to say I am proud and honored to be here in front of you all today. I thank family, friends, and classmates for being here to be able to celebrate such an amazing accomplishment of making it to graduation. I'd like to make a special shout out to the teachers that motivated me and never gave up on me. To Mrs. Longiger for always being so bubbly and willing to give a helping hand to anyone in need. To Mr. Bisson for always knowing when something is wrong and making me laugh and smile. And to Senora Sides who taught me as long as you're trying, you're learning. These teachers are the kind you remember for a lifetime. And even though I didn't get to have each and every teacher at Southridge, I thank you for your time and effort you put into your job. I think if we take away anything from our high school experience is that none of us could survive without help. Or at least me, I'd be a wreck. I've had help with homework, mental health, relationships, and I know, big surprise, but with my golf game. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's okay to ask others around you for a little push every now and then. Now I only have 90 seconds, so I'll wrap this up. Thank you for all listening to me speak and being here today. Congratulations, we did it. Now for our next valedictorian to speak is Kaden Luttrell, who will be attending Oregon State University in the fall.
To quote Kanye West, welcome to graduation. As I reflect on my 4 years at Southridge, I want to share something I've learned. I've encountered individuals named Max. Whether it's Max Martin's athleticism or Max Steele's intelligence, there's always someone named Max who is better than me. I've come to accept that there will always be someone who surpasses me in certain aspects. It's important not to compare yourself to others. Each of us has a unique journey to embark on, and comparing ourselves to others only detracts from our own progress and potential. In the lottery of life, certain individuals are bestowed with greater fortune than others. Factors like wealth, attractiveness, and the circumstances we're born into lie outside of our control. Growing up with a sister who has Down syndrome, she always had an optimistic approach to life, even in the face of adversity. She taught me that even when life has you down, You just got to be up. No matter what situation you were born into, it is now your responsibility to take control of your own life. You can't control the cards that you were dealt, but you can control how you play them. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce our next valedictorian, Kaylee Loftus, who will be attending the University of Washington.
Good afternoon, class of 2023 graduates. Many of you don't know this, but the thought of writing my speech filled me with dread all year. Again and again, I would sit down to try and sum up the importance of this moment, but just ended up staring at nothing. Hoping to gain some inspiration, I decided to look up the word valedictorian. The results mostly produced the literal definition of the word, but one site explained the origin. Turns out, the word valedictorian comes from a Latin phrase meaning to say goodbye. That's when I realized my speech and graduation is a way for us to end this chapter of our lives. We're leaving behind the dances, sports, pep rallies, and so many other things that defined our years spent here at Southridge. But, as Paulo Coelho once said, if you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. Class of 2023, our lives are just barely beginning. In this moment, we are saying farewell, but also saying hello to the futures we have in store. So let's embrace these newfound goals and opportunities. I know it won't be easy to say goodbye to the only thing we've ever known, but for the past 12 years, we've been dedicated to our goals, and nothing is stopping us from continuing to do so. We can now rise and make whatever future we desire. I now want to take a second to thank the people who supported me through my efforts. I'm grateful to my parents, siblings, friends, teachers, and fellow classmates. Without you, I would not be up here right now. Thank you. I would now like to introduce our next valedictorian, Taylor Page, who will be attending Washington State University.
To start off, I would like to thank my wonderful parents, my brother and sister, and my teachers and coaches for supporting me and shaping me into the person I am today. I have spent the last 4 years of my life behind the camera, capturing others' best moments of their high school careers. Photography and yearbook were where I found my place at Southridge. This time has taught me just how similar taking a picture is to high school. In photography, choosing what you're going to focus on is key to a good picture. We often choose the biggest and most important subject to be crystal clear in our photos, letting the background details appear fuzzy. In a similar way, I thought I knew what I wanted to focus on when I got to high school. I assumed that getting good grades and playing sports would be the only clear objects in my high school picture. But it's not always the intended subject that captures your attention in a photo. It is often the small details in the background that make the big picture something truly special. We may need to adjust our lens, so to speak, to capture the little things in the background that truly matter. It's often these small moments, the seemingly insignificant details, that can make the biggest impact on our lives. For me, this is the fun team dinners I had during volleyball, the kind exchanges with those in my classes, and the time I spent getting to better know people at Southridge through yearbook interviews. Looking back, it was all the little things that can be easily overlooked that made our high school experience worthwhile. It is when we change our lens and adjust our focus to see those seemingly little things that we capture a picture that is always better than the one we had planned in the first place. So, class of 2023, don't get lost in the big picture. Remember to enjoy all the little moments in this next chapter of our lives. I would like to introduce our next valedictorian, Maxwell Steele, who is attending the University of Washington.
Thank you, Taylor. Good afternoon, graduates, parents, family, and friends. As we gather here today to celebrate our accomplishments and bid farewell to high school as we know it, I am honored to address you all as a valedictorian of Southridge High School. First, I want to express my sincere appreciation to the family and friends that have helped me get to where I am today. Thank you for instilling in me the values of hard work and perseverance. To our teachers and educators who have believed in us and our abilities for the last 4 years of our lives, thank you. Your influence has been instrumental in shaping us into who we are today. I'd like to give a special thanks to our excellent Gear Up staff. Thank you for investing time and effort into preparing our students for the next steps in their lives and for all the fun memories and moments I will cherish. To the class of 2023, congratulations. After 12 years, we've reached the finish line and have finally graduated from high school. Now, it is time to look towards our futures, yet we may not know what to expect. Businessman Paul Allen asks us, what should exist? To me, that's the most exciting question imaginable. What do we need that we don't have? How can we realize our potential? Graduates, the future is full of endless possibilities and opportunities. The message I would like to leave you with today is that no matter which path you choose, you are in control. You have the power to seize the opportunities in front of you. It is up to you to uncover your talents, enhance your capabilities, and learn from your mistakes. Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce our final valedictorian, Noah Sutton, who will be attending Mississippi State University.
Dear graduates, esteemed faculty members, family, and distinguished guests, today I stand before you with great pleasure and a sense of gratitude. Before I begin, I want to dedicate this speech to my late grandfather, Earl Sutton, whose absence is deeply felt, and it was a real shame he cannot make it to my graduation. May he rest in peace, knowing that his grandson has not only just graduated, but also as a valedictorian. During my time at Southridge, I've had the privilege of contributing to the growth of the Linguistics Club. This club aims to engage future Southridge students in the world of languages. This even inspired them to create their own. In our diverse society, this club fosters connections among people and celebrates the beauty of linguistic diversity. I hope this club grows greater, and what I've contributed will foster its growth. When I arrived at Southridge, I held the belief that a strong mind was sufficient and physical fitness was secondary. However, my 2 years have taught me the importance of nurturing both body and mind. Engaging in the exceptional Southridge gym program and working out alongside my peers has greatly improved both my physical and mental well-being. I've come to realize I can have both my intelligence, physical strength, have my cake, and eat it too. As I reflect on life, I'm reminded of its inherent absurdity. We're like Greek Sisyphus, forever pushing a boulder up a hill, only to witness it roll back down. However, I view this not as a symbol of futility, but as an act of defiance against the absurd. We find purpose and meaning in our journey, persevering through struggles and hardships. Today, as we graduate, some may feel as though we have reached the top of the hill, only to have the boulder roll back down as we embark on our futures. Yet, this is not a daunting prospect. It signifies the next chapter of our lives, where we embrace challenges and find meaning within them. It is through resilience and perseverance that we make progress and achieve our goals. In the words of Albert Camus, one must imagine Sisyphus happy. In conclusion, I want to express my sincere gratitude to my fellow graduates. Despite my relatively short time here, you have been a constant source of inspiration, motivation, and support. I appreciate your warm dedication, and I wish each and every one of you success in your future endeavors. Congratulations to all my fellow graduates. Now please welcome Mrs. Clem, who will be presenting certificates of attendance to our foreign exchange students.
The Southridge community continued to have the honor of hosting foreign exchange students this year. Our community was enriched by our students who came to us from around the world, students who not only got to share their culture, but they came and had the chance to form connections and friendships. And our hope is that these friendships do not end with the school year, but continue to grow for a lifetime. Although our foreign exchange students will not officially graduate from Southridge High School, we would like to take this opportunity to present them with certificates of attendance in honor of their year as a son. Our foreign exchange students will now introduce themselves and their home country.
Hi, I'm Emma from the Czech Republic. Thank you so much for having me this year. I'm Amelie from Germany. Southridge is an awesome school. The year was everything I could have wished for. Thank you so much for having me.
And now, I would like to introduce to the stage one last time, Ron Williamson for his final address as Southridge's principal.
Short people were up here. Well, congratulations to our students out here in the audience that are graduating today. You make me proud as I've listened to the speeches of our valedictorians about the many accomplishments, dreams, and your lives as you move forward. You are the 25th graduating class from Southridge High School. And as I look out here upon you, I've had an opportunity to also see where these graduates have grown up and where they are today. I have the knowledge where they are, and some are even sitting up here in the audience today as parents and watching their own children graduate from high school. Amazing what can happen in 25 years. Some are dentists, doctors, lawyers, some are in the armed forces, some are politicians, but many are teachers. And we're blessed at Southridge that 6 of our graduates this year with your class are currently teaching at Southridge High School. And I'm sure some of you will be teachers throughout our country as well. It makes me proud to know that our school and staff have made a significant contribution in helping our students achieve success in so many areas. As I look at you graduates, I can really see so much potential, and I'm blessed to have had the opportunity to be your principal, to work with you, to see you, and watch you graduate from high school. You too will have the opportunity to pursue your dreams and make them a reality as the years sneak by. And believe me, the years will sneak by very fast. Lastly, I want to say that I'm proud to be a son. I will always look back and say that I bettered myself by living the Southridge way of rise. I hope you too can look back each year and know that you've honored your community, your family, and your friends by continuing to live your lives with respect and integrity. We're now at the part of the ceremony that everybody's come here to see, and that's the giving of the diplomas. Graduation is to educators the way the Super Bowl is to football players. It's the pinnacle of success to us as educators as we watch our students successfully complete high school and receive our diplomas. It is now my privilege to invite School Board Member Gabe Galbraith to the podium. Mr. Galbraith, in accordance with the laws of the state of Washington and the policies of the Kennewick School District, I hereby certify to you that these students, the Southridge High School class of 2023, have met all the graduation requirements of the state of Washington and the Kennewick School District. I present them to you proudly on behalf of their parents, the community, and the Southridge High School faculty and staff.
Thank you, Mr. Williamson. Good afternoon and congratulations. As a Kennewick Student District alumni, a former Southridge High School student, and of course a proud Southridge dad, it is my privilege and honor to be standing here before you today. As you begin your next journey in life, whether that's to college, trade school, military, or right into our workforce, you should be extremely proud of all that you have accomplished in these last 12 years. I know it's hot in here, so I will cut my speech in half and try to get it in the next 15 minutes. Graduates, you are braver than you think, more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. Roy Bennett. My message is simple. Believe in yourself. Your hopes and dreams are built on this basis. So as you set out on this new journey, go into it with unflinching self-confidence. Despite the doubts of others, have faith in your talents. Spend time with the people that inspire you and uplift you. because their confidence in you will fuel your own. Be strong in the face of difficulty. Difficulties aren't obstacles, but rather chances for development and personal growth. Now, on behalf of the Kennewick School District Board of Directors and in accordance with the laws of the state of Washington, I hereby accept these 2023 graduates of Southridge High School as having met all of the graduation requirements of the state of Washington and Kennewick School District. Congratulations to you students for all of your accomplishments. Please come forward to receive your diplomas.
Sadie Alexandria Retana.
Rachel Smith.
Dalia Refugio.
Brian Robert Roy Beardsley.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Jose Avila.
Hayden Erdman.
Bradley Howard Buteris III.
Lydia Paul.
Caden Tusatala Suitano.
Haley Hutchins.
Clara Olivia Bloom.
Brock Darrell Harris.
Diana Paola Chavez Leos.
Danica Galbraith.
Ailema Rangel.
Taylor Scully.
James Rush.
Cassandra de Jesus Vaca.
Alex Mendoza.
Ronan Bo Rising.
Trevor Hoops.
Sierra Dawn Betcher.
Briar Hughes.
Jamie Lynn Wesley.
Samantha Cueto.
Brandon Day Jr.
Canyon Terrence Gardner.
Braham Cancino.
Jolie Tomer.
Oscar Mendoza Carrion.
Emmanuel Ajat.
Leigh Saladari. Amer Al-Sahai.
Ali Ghazi.
Jordan Alexander Gutierrez.
Hayden Christopher Bechtel.
Braxton Johnson.
Caleb Combs.
Marisol Rodríguez.
Kylie Collette.
Isabella Rose Bodman.
Evan Bradfield.
Joelle Ruth Plummer.
Jair Chacon.
Lily McCollum.
Rosa del Carmen Mendoza.
Mackenzie Haugen.
Julian Lopez.
Caribbean Julissa Linus.
Melody Flores.
Kendra Vokes.
Samantha Jimenez.
Thea Balio.
Lauren Saba.
Zori Rulo.
Francisco González.
Alexander Dick.
Julián Valencia.
Tyler Adams.
Alyssa Sandoval.
Nate Gallo.
Cameron Durham.
Brooke McKenna Mihelich.
Kevin Zen.
Cody James Crane.
Adriana Raylyn Kellis.
Ashley Alondra Valencia.
Andy Wen.
Kaylee Michelle Loftus.
Ella Messenger.
Haley Addison Nelson.
Natalie Saba.
Liliana Sainz.
Gabby Atavainen.
Zaira Salazar Cruz.
Noah Sutton.
Tristan Lynn Missette.
Taylor Page.
Kylie Renee Gideon.
Micaiah Scarborough.
Sophia Royer.
Annie Meek.
Mason Ard.
Gabriela Fuentes.
Victor Flores.
Edison Chen.
Eric Medrano.
Jared Flores.
Genesis Dunham.
Eric C. Morales.
Diego Flores.
Zachary Lundvall.
Dylan Garris.
James Michael Kekoa Monanui Briggs Jr.
Rylan Sullivan.
Ryan Michael Parker.
Olivia Good.
Joel Parker.
David Toledo.
Alexander Killian Montgomery.
Nolan Myers.
Justin Wesley Davis.
Gunnar Leonardo Beecham.
Antonio Chavez Jimenez.
Brant Bartholomew Benz.
Philip Merkalev.
Avery Ogden.
Kaylee Everett.
Ryan Sorensen.
Cassius Salinas.
Eli Sepulveda.
Alex Calderón Almaguer.
Logan Foster.
José Ibanez.
Xander Zakula.
Justin Garcia.
Dorian Hawkins.
Bradley Awesome Dawson.
Kevin Anderson.
Isaiah Devondre Baladi.
Ismael Pineda Chaires.
Omar Alamiri.
Garrett Mace.
José Ignacio Guerrero.
Kaleo Daus.
Sofía Mendoza Flores.
Gerdil Dardy.
Kimberly González Rivero.
Saúl Cisneros. Cara Williams. Carlos Solís Valdivia. Stephanie Wen.
Raven Tippett.
Levi Campry.
Celeste Perla Becerra.
Jesse James Bankhead III.
Lifu Earhart.
Elijah Defoe.
Eduardo Aguilar Cabrales.
Cameron Morris.
Caleb Nunez.
Marissa Duncan. Natalie Page Smith.
Dominic Sparacha.
Isabel Goetz.
Jesús Trujillo.
Lorelei Lee Sorensen.
David Díaz Mendoza.
Laila Cortés.
Jerry Ree Robert.
Yadira Ventura Morales.
Christopher Moises Marquez.
Cadence Pack.
Marlon Manuel Prado Rodríguez.
Alexander Hammond.
Alex Hernández Sánchez.
Jason Ray Dietz Jr.
Ethan Alexander Magaña Pérez.
Kyra Rickenbach.
Yair de los Santos Sánchez.
Emily D. Messinger.
Nathan Elijah Harris.
Natalie McLean.
Jason Michael Steele.
Grace Truman.
Caden Roten.
Jacqueline Rosales.
Taylor Grace Calapi.
Aaron Alonso Gutierrez.
Shalom Handy Seni.
Alexander Mesa.
Lindsay.
Jacob Kokenauer. He got in a hurry.
Lindsay Rose Bagnasco.
Gael Vergara Mancera.
Ashley Lauren Edwards. Artia Cheatham.
Andrew Ellis Dorman.
Ty Purdy. Juan Bin Hung.
Owen Emmerich.
Parker Rick.
Maxwell Steele.
Callie Lynn Hines.
Caden Littrell.
Peyton Elizabeth Littrell. Luz Farías.
Cynthia Ambrose Saravia.
Fabian Mraz.
Perla Gómez.
Mauricio Rodríguez.
Angelina Aquino Jaimes.
Angelina Kelster.
Kelsey Bartley.
Ryan Penevs.
Baylin Azure.
Eliza Furness.
Amjad Hussein.
Jackson Darling.
Ryan Slovarp.
Joana Madrigal Rosales.
Rowan Kern.
Mahelio Haugen, excuse me.
Nicholas Landon.
Zachary Darling.
Zachary Landon.
Tatiana Isabel Martínez.
Aislinn Badeau.
Jacqueline Nicole Mendoza.
Jillian Huey.
Andrea Valeria Sánchez.
Azalea Gabriela Sánchez.
Raúl Parulcar.
Wyatt Riplinger.
Mitch Arthur Cole.
Carter Jurgens.
Ashlyn Renee Potts.
Apollos Morris.
Loden Thomas Hatcher.
Jonah Tomlinson.
Cash Arteaga.
Olivia Kathleen Day.
Álvaro
Paris Audrey Laura Owsley.
Ella Joy Dunphy. Abriel Ruelas. Samantha Page.
Kyle Coons.
Sarah Hammond.
Peyton James.
Alika Ruby.
Melody Young.
Madison Brooks.
Liliana Peralta.
Briar Biorgi.
Abigail Rutledge.
Georgia Wintle.
Yahi A. Navarro.
Seth Alderman.
Jordan Lindman.
L. McKenna Palomo.
Amaris Sosa Cortez.
Majd Amar.
Fatima Meraz Hasso.
Colin Clark.
Natalie Sanchez.
Bryce Wilson.
Luca Resner.
Samir Mekmilovich.
Ryan Blosser.
Ryder Kona Schroeder.
Lily Elaine Johansson.
Lucian Alexander Cohn.
Keely Sue Bingham.
Lisa Lette Telequest.
Paige Stacy Parrish.
Haley Mae James.
McKenna Gale.
Nicholas Moeller Kaufman.
Salma Salas.
Ryan Nezery.
Sam Sherbarth.
Anna Maxwell Blaine.
Easton Miller.
Paige Blaine.
Aubrey Mae Johnston.
Desiree Amelia Meeks.
Wendelin Grace Bateman.
Leighton Call.
Finley Willem Leach.
Aiden Stolingwe.
Cassandra Elizabeth Mendez.
Caden Klovansky.
Itzel Guadalupe Mendoza Farias.
Reese W. Huff.
Kendall Traver.
Isaac Collette.
Clarissa Marinas.
Jacob Draper Gilliam.
Miguel Gutierrez.
Bryn Downing.
Marieli Carvajal Nemesio.
Ellie Brown.
Valerie Natalie Gutierrez.
Marisol Vaca.
Alexis Lucatero Magaña.
Joshua Toll.
Stephanie Noemi Lucatero Magaña.
Heston Hami.
Rafael García García.
Colby Crowther.
Fernando Sanchez.
Tristan Hale.
Hunter Ford.
Todd Dwayne Milton Jr.
Jaden Ivy Snyders.
Maxton Martin.
Sarina Elaine Hatchett.
Cole Theodore Nickerson.
Sienna West.
Connor Michael Kuhn.
Colin Keenan.
Seth Trimberger.
Rubí Alexis Hernández Salas.
Tracinius Perry.
Sean Lewis.
Riley Rose McKay.
Shane Wiemeyer.
Tori Lynn Baker.
Alejandro Cabanas.
Carly Preston Logan.
Kaylee Comstock.
Broden Palmer.
AJ Hendrickson. Anne-Marie Long.
Brady Bostick.
Kiana Martinez.
Emma Leland Detmer.
Hope Essler Swart.
Kayla Marie Onema.
Natalie Marie Baraza. Guadalupe Garcia.
Nicholas Ivan Sinyuk.
Yahaira Berenice Garcia Ochoa.
Ryan Case.
Catherine Modrell.
Anthony Spearman Ramos.
Nayeli Garcia.
Jacob Castellano.
Isaac Samuel Gomez.
Nicole Hoffman.
Abdurham.
Justin Lozano.
Jessica Enciso.
Malena Torres.
Ángel Mejía.
Jaylee Kelly.
Jocelyn Orea.
Jayshawn D. Turner.
Justin Sampier. Joseph Escobar.
Christian Salazar Cano.
Raylyn Hammond.
Lucero Reyes Rodríguez.
Logan Hickman.
Morgan Davenport.
Arnell Badarvich.
Yasmina Veligich.
Tarek Veligich.
Eric Ruff.
That is your class of 2023. Good afternoon, class of 2023. My name is Zori Rulo, and it was an honor to have been your ASB president, and I'm here with the privilege of giving this farewell speech to provide your final words of encouragement as you embark on your new endeavors. Now, there is an app that took the world by storm within the past year, and its name is Be Real. Those who have the app receive a notification at the same time, and it gives you 2 minutes to capture a picture of what you're doing in that instant. The time of the notification varies each day, but when you hear the distinct sound of the notification, there's a scramble of hands rummaging through their pockets for their phones to meet the 2 minutes. It has explored a whole different side of social media and allowed people to truly live in the moment. But honestly, we all know being real isn't in just those 2 minutes. Now, life as we know it is getting real. We've spent the past 12 years with the same routine, and many of us surrounded by the same people. All of that is about to change, which can be terrifying and overwhelming, but I know the past 12 years have provided us the tools to successfully enter our new adventure in life. My final words of encouragement are to aim high, love constantly, and always be real. This is the moment we've dedicated the past 4 years to. As the brilliant and inspirational Taylor Swift sang in New Year's Day, hold on to the memories as they will hold on to you. And now, class of 2023, if your next adventure will lead you to serving our country in the armed forces, please stand and stay standing. We thank you for your dedication to your country. Please stand if your next adventure leads you on a road to service, whether in the mission field or the Peace Corps. Please stand if you will continue your adventure here, proudly working and serving our community. And for those of you who will be continuing your education, whether at a trade school or a 2 to 4 year university, please stand. Now, if we could all stand together one last time as Southridge Sons. Look around at your fellow graduates. You all are extraordinary people who have accomplished an extraordinary thing and should be very proud of yourselves. So, Southridge, class of 2023, on the count of 3, please join me in turning your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, we did it! Congratulations, everyone. We wish you all the best of luck. Seniors, we will begin our exit starting in the back row. Friends and family, we encourage you to find your graduate on the outside lawn of the Toyota Center to continue your celebrations. Thank you.